So you want to become a dentist earlier than anyone else, you clicked on the right video. There's a program that's called a direct dental program, which is for high school seniors that want to become, or like very sure they want to become a dentist. And you can earn your bachelor's degree and your dental degree in as little as 5 years. So what are these direct dental programs? They can also be called a direct dental or these other abbreviations, and I'll explain these in the later on in the video. So do not worry about that. So basically, it just combines the pathway into dental school. So regularly, when you finish high school, you go to your undergrad first, you get that degree, so it's 4 years, then you apply to dental school. So that's about 4 plus 4, 8. But people usually take more time just because it's like how competitive dental school is. So they have to they have to get their prerequisitions, courses, and the DAT studying and stuff like that. So it's a lot of things. But you can avoid that if you're willing to take a direct dental program. So the traditional path, you have to do undergrad, so one application, then another application. But for a direct dental program right after high school, it's just one full application, and it's a combined pathway, undergrad and dental. So some key benefits is, of course, the bypass of the application stress, and it saves almost 3 years, and that's gonna save you a lot of money. And you could use that 3 years to like gain way more experience. Rather, if someone was still doing the traditional path, they would be still studying. So you get ahead. There's different institutional models, like a single one that you can complete them both at the same school, or partner schools where students can complete a undergrad at another school, which like the acceptance role are a little more higher, so you can get your education there, then transfer to a partner school. But I'm not gonna be talking about that in these videos. I just want to explain that about the partnership model, because I'll be showing you guys in the description below all the schools and all the information about that if you guys want more, if this video is not enough. And I encourage you to do your own research. I'm not saying this video will be enough. I encourage you to look at like other sources, and in the end of the video I'll be giving you guys a one dentist I found on TikTok that actually did the program, so you can ask her some questions and look at some of her videos. Her videos are great. So basically, some schools still do the 8 years, but it's a direct dental, so it kind of gets weird. So basically, you kind of get accepted, like it's a conditional acceptance in their dental school and their undergrad, but it just still saves your time. It's just you still bypass the application. Or someone get like 7 years, 5 years, stuff like that. And I think there's only one school that's 5 years, but I'll talk about that later on. So here are the acronyms I was talking about. DDS means, if you guys didn't know this already, DDS means the Doctor of Dental Surgery. DMD means Doctor of Dental Medicine. And BDS means the Bachelor of Dental Surgery, which this is usually outside of the US and Canada's qualification, like UK, India, Australia, and other countries. So these are the education levels. Pause if you want to read it. I'm not going to really be talking about this. Make sure this key takeaway, make sure you guys read this. I forgot about it. If you're abroad, you'll need additional certification to practice in the US. So like I said, this University of Pacific, pending you after your 2025, you get accepted. 2 years undergrad, it's a 5-year program, 3 years in dental, plus 3 years in dental, you get your degrees at 2029. Rather, if you just do a traditional path, 4 years, 2032. And these are other schools that have different type of programs. And I think I wrote these wrong. like I said, these are the University of Pacific's pre-dental advantage program is 2 years and 3 years, so it's very accelerated. And not sure why my thing's condensed, but these programs, these direct dental programs, they like condense the curriculum, so they're eliminating other type of classes and courses like any electives you want to take. So it'll be only focused on like your prerequisites and like everything about your dental school and how dental application transition to dental school. So if you want to excel in programs like this, you have to like demonstrate a maturity and focus. So a lot of APs and stuff, and maybe college classes even too. But yeah, like I said, so these direct dental programs are very competitive. So make sure you have a good academic record. At least a 3.7 GPA is mostly a common minimum expectation for these direct dental pass. I'm just gonna know this is not so like this. What I'm showing you in the screen is not specific to like a singular, like to every school. This is just general what I found in common about all the schools, and all the schools I researched about the programs. This is what I just found common. So yeah, clinical experience, shadowing a dentist is usually a must. Gaining leadership and having good extracurriculars, quality over quantity. And there's going to be recommendation letters for some, I'm not sure, but it's very ideal that a math or science teacher can speak about your character, that knows you out of school, is really a better letter for you. Also, I like to add, if you're shadowing a dentist or any type of specialist that's in the dental field, it'll be a good impact if you can ask them for a letter or any type of recommendation, because it's more specific to this direct dental program. It's more specific, and yeah. So these are some of the notable programs I put, and like I said, the University of Pacific is the 5-year one. I think it's the from what I know, I'm not sure if it's the fastest, but I'm pretty sure it's the only one that does even 5 years. But this is in California, and like I said, it's 2 years, then 3 years of dental school. Boston 8 years, and New York, NYU has one too. And these are other ones. Pause the video if you want to read it. Alright, so the benefits and challenges are, of course, application stress, and it's a benefit, not a challenge. But you bypass the application stress, time saving, and it's a focused academic path. These are just some challenges. It's an early commitment. It's a limited flexibility, and it's a very intense workload. And most of the schools often require summer coursework, so you really don't have no time to quote unquote breathe. But other than that, this early commitment thing is not really a challenge if you're really 1000% chance that you want to be a dentist when you grow up. So yeah, so make sure you look at other type of careers before you even apply, because it's a really early commitment. I want to answer some of these frequently asked questions I found on Reddit, YouTube, TikTok comments, and other social media apps. So what is the #1 dental school? Though online some may say it's the University of Michigan of dental school, or maybe Harvard or Penn, but in my opinion, these rankings really don't matter to you, because I feel like you should center around yourself rather than like finding a prestigious school that's centered around themselves, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like having a better, like doing your research and finding the best dental school that you know you can thrive in, but also challenging yourself is better for, like, you're centered around more yourself rather than the university, and like if you're like doing like a higher ranking university of dental school. So that's what I think. So another question is, what is the fastest way you can become a dentist? Like I said, it's the pre-dental program, where it's the 5 years. In the Pacific one, 2 years of undergrad, 3 years of dental school. Which of the Ivy schools have dental schools? Harvard, Columbia, and Penn. Does acceptance to a BS/DDS program guarantee a spot in dental school? Generally, it's a no, but it's usually a conditional acceptance rate. So basically, they have to meet a requirement, like academic requirement performance during their undergrad. So like I know for the Pacific pre-dental program, after the first year undergrad, they get like assessed on their GPA and like their performance, and if it's good, then it secures them their place in dental school. But some schools may have a difference, so please do your research. Or if you have any type of specific questions, I will answer in the comments below, and I'll give you additional information about other things. So, but even if that doesn't answer your question, then ask me. I'll give you multiple resources where you can do your research. What is the easiest dental school to get accepted to in? I'm gonna list some of this. These are some of the schools that are literally just slightly have a higher acceptance rate. So it's still gonna be competitive. So don't think that if you just see like ECU, ECU has a dental school, like that's gonna be so easy to get in. Like, no, it's gonna be still competitive. And a lot of people I was asking questions about the test optional policies and if this applies for a direct dental program. While many schools maintain the test optional admission since after the pandemic, there's lots of exceptions, because some programs usually still require it because they need to assess your academic level, because I mean they're accepting high school students basically to their dental school, which is like very competitive. So they want to know if you're ready for this rigorous coursework and course load. And like I said, I add a note to make sure I tell you guys that each of these direct dental programs or dental programs have its own requirements, like courses. Like usually most have at least chemistry, but yeah, it's very unique and it's a very different type of structure. So please research. My videos shouldn't be sufficient for your answers. So, is direct dental program right for you? Boom. I added a self-evaluation criteria. So, these are questions I want you to ask for yourself or think about. Are you 1000% committed to dentistry? If you are, apply. You think you can maintain top grades in these schools? If you think so, then why not? It challenges you, and yeah. Do you fully understand the career and how you have to, like, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but after you get your dental degree, usually there's something called specialization, where you do a different type of specialization in dental school as a dentist. So you had to take more school. So like orthodontics, orthodontics is 4 years extra, so 12. Endodontists and more specialization. So you make sure you understand the field and its demands. Demands are increasing every day. The world needs more dentists as it goes on. As dental, there's lots of problems with. It's a growing problem, and I think it was always increasing each year, so the job security will be good. All right. Unlike computer science, and you guys already know what's going on with that, the AI and stuff. So here I added like some type of compare and contrast of the two things. Is the direct dental program, the traditional path, and here the time commitment 5 to 8. This is 4+ years, not including dental school. And academic focus is on the dentistry for direct dental, and traditional is usually you can explore more fields and have more electives. And yep, limited major options, very intense and condensed. This is more balanced. So which is better for you? If you favor time savings, then no, that shouldn't be. If you favor time savings and you want an early focus dentistry, then you should apply. If you want more flexible and more exploration, then traditional path will be better for you. But I shouldn't be the one that rates you. Like I said, answer these questions and do your research and make sure you're locked in. So the next steps is, like I said, research the programs and apply. Make sure you prepare if you're 100% sure you did your everything research and you know the requirements, then why prepare your application. Make sure you have good experience, shadow, cold call, be out there, and don't feel scared to ask like a dentist. Make sure you apply early. I didn't mean early, but make sure you don't miss your deadlines. And yeah, for resources and support, other support, you can ask pre-dental advisors, which is dental schools have like a admission officer where you can email them, or maybe they have a phone number, but maybe you have to email them and ask for like if they have a advisor. So that's how you get in contact with them. School websites is most accurate. Just follow this. Don't do research on like uncredible sources. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button. Peace out.